Picture this. You have an exciting franchise concept ready to scale, but the inquiries are trickling in slowly. You're investing time and money into marketing efforts, but the leads seem elusive. Now, before I continue, I'd like to shout out to Elite Franchisor for publishing this article that I'm about to read. Now, if you're interested in reading it on your own, click the link around this video. Otherwise, feel free to put your phone down and just listen to the narrative. The burning question is, how do you generate enough interest? And more importantly, how do you convince potential franchisees to take that next crucial step? Expanding a franchise is no small feat. In the competitive world of franchising, marketing isn't just about brand awareness. It's about sparking interest, getting potential franchisees to reach out, and nurturing leads until they become franchisees or until they're disqualified. In the world where your target audience is bombarded by choices, how do you get them to stop, take notice, and ultimately reach out and contact you? The key is understanding that lead generation is not a passive process. It's an active, calculated effort that requires strategic planning, careful execution, and constant refinement. To grow your franchise successfully, you need to be intentional about how you market to attract interest and drive action. The marketing challenge. The ultimate goal of franchise marketing is simple: get the lead to contact you. However, the pathway to that goal can be complex. It starts with one fundamental question: how do you generate interest in the first place? For many franchise systems, lead generation feels like a fishing in a vast ocean, unsure of where to cast that net, hoping that something bites. But hope isn't a strategy. You need to deliberately plan and execute on potential franchisee development. Without leads contacting you, your chances of converting a prospect into a franchisee are slim to almost zero. So what does an effective lead generation strategy look like? It's a combination of three key elements: budget, strategy, and analysis. These pillars form the foundation of your marketing efforts and guide every decision along the path. The process to lead generation. Let's break down what it takes to drive meaningful leads. First, budgeting for success. Lead generation requires an investment. There's no way around it. Whether you're participating in franchise shows, running social media campaigns, or optimizing your website, you'll need to allocate a budget, and every dollar must be accounted for. For example, a franchise show might cost you $3,000. And if that show brings you 20 leads, you're effectively paying $150 per lead. Compare that to Meta, your Facebook, Instagram ad campaigns, and if you invest $3,000 and generate 30 leads, you've paid $100 per lead. Determining how much money you have to invest is the budget portion. Deciding on where to invest for the best return on your investment, i.e. those quality leads, comes from trying, analyzing, and questioning. Is the cost per lead worth it to you and your franchise system? This is where the strategy and the analysis come into play. Building a strategy that works. A good strategy starts with understanding your audience. Who are your ideal franchisees? What motivates them? Knowing your target demographic helps you tailor your messaging and marketing channels. Start by analyzing where your leads are coming from. Is it through your website, social media, or in-person events? You must be marketing where your prospects are, and each channel requires a slightly different approach. For example, social media platforms like Instagram and Facebook are excellent for showcasing a lifestyle and culture of your franchise, while LinkedIn may be more suitable for highlighting the business and the financial benefits. Ensure your website is lead friendly. Your lead generation form should be simple, inviting, and easy to fill out. If the form is too complex or asks too much information up front, you risk scaring off your interested prospects. The key is to collect enough information to start the conversation while building trust over time. Analyzing results. Marketing is never a set it and forget it endeavor. After launching your lead generation plan, you need to constantly analyze what is working and what isn't. Are certain channels producing more leads? Are certain campaigns underperforming? The average conversion rate of leads in franchising is just 1 to 3%. This means that out of every 100 leads, only 1 to 3 of them may turn into franchisees. To hit your growth targets, you need to generate enough leads upfront. For example, if you want to open up 5 new franchise units this year, you'll need at least 300 to 500 qualified leads. This is where you need to shake the tree a little. Don't be afraid to tweak your messaging, adjust your ad placements, or experiment with new marketing tactics. The goal is to keep refining your approach until you hit that sweet spot where leads are not just coming in, but actively communicating with you. The path to action. Once you've generated the lead, the next step is to nurture it. The first contact is only the beginning of the journey. Your communication with the lead should be focused on building trust. Franchise marketing is about patience and persistence. Don't go after the hard sell immediately. It can scare off prospects who aren't ready to make that decision. Instead, guide them through a journey that starts with interest, leads to trust, and ends with action. The formula for growth. Lead generation is both an art and a science. It's about more than just generating a list of names. It's about creating excitement, fostering relationships, and ultimately converting that interest into franchisees. To grow your franchise, you need a clear and calculated lead generation strategy that involves a thoughtful budget, a targeted approach, and consistent analysis of your results. By making your franchise attractive, accessible, and approachable, you can increase your chances of turning inquiries into successful partnerships. In the end, your goal is to make potential franchisees fall in love with your concept before they've even spoken to you, whether it's while browsing the website at 11 p.m. or scrolling through social media during their morning coffee. Get them interested, get them engaged, and most importantly, get them to contact you. That's how you turn interest into action and growth into reality. I hope you enjoyed this.